Hey, good evening, dream catchers. Deborah Johnson here. Some of you I know very well. Others are new to the team, and welcome. Tonight, I wanted to take this opportunity and play. It's September 4th, so I wanted to give you all of the opportunities to look at September and everything it has to offer. So, what I want to do is share my screen here and play this wonderful. Let's go here, and I'm going to talk through it as we go. So, September of 2025, for those of you who have been around a little while, you know this. September 13th, 1963 is when Mary Kay opened her business, launched her business, founded the now empire of Mary Kay Skincare and Cosmetics. We are third year in the row recognized as the world's number one direct sales company. And so happy anniversary, 62 years. Because the 13th is the day that she launched the business and opened her doors, we are running and this is across all of Donut and Sweeney's national skyscraper area. So challenge yourself to complete 13 faces, 13, you could call them marketing plans or sharing appointments, or I have winning Wednesdays where every Wednesday, 8 o'clock EST, you can bring people on. I'm just going to talk about how a Mary Kay business works, how they can get started, all the inherent possible risks they might view, how they are so protected in a Mary Kay business plan. And go for it. 13 new customers by the end of the month. So this is, I always say, having promotions, having something to track with really helps. So I will be sending this out to everybody who might be asking me to send it to them. And you can print the pages you'd like to pay attention to. Again, 62 years. So we did this last year for 61, and it was a great, fun promotion, but it also was very successful. So think about it, 62 items. That's like two items a day. Or if you had two parties a week, one party a week, and sold enough. But this could be your goal for the month. And think about if each product was maybe $20 times 62. Let me do a little quick math here. 20 times 62. You could actually sell $1,240 worth of products in the month. Half of that is in your pocket. And you wouldn't have done it had you not had this promotion. On to the holiday pilot program. Now, this is a great way to start a conversation with somebody you might know who either needs some money, has talked about needing money, is wondering and starting to stress over Christmas shopping, holiday shopping, whatever it is they do. We call it the holiday pilot program, but it's just a structure, if you will, or a roadmap to saying, okay, between now and Christmas, pay for your entire Christmas. Pay for every gift and then some, maybe even a vacay in the mix, right? And this just walks you through. So if you know of anybody who's interested, just ask her to have a conversation with me. We'll go through this document, and at the end of when Christmas comes and goes, she might be saying, "Okay, great. That was awesome. Bye." But likely she may move on to say, "Okay, well, that was awesome. I just did my Christmas shopping without coming out of my budget, and I did it with Mary Kay money. What's next?" And that's the idea, is hopefully that any woman who decides to do this, number one, she's going to have an awesome Christmas, right? And totally funded by Mary Kay earnings. And then it opens her eyes to the fact of how we make money in this business, and she might just want to do something more. This is a opportunity to win something. So it's called the Power Up and Grow Selling Challenge. So this runs September and October, and it's where if you place a $600 wholesale order in September and October, you will earn this gorgeous, oh, what would it be? Board where you can, put your own lettering on there to make whatever messages you want. And you also get 400 star credits. So if you are not earning star credits today, let's have a conversation. I would love to speak with you. Okay, seminar. This past year, we had seminar in Charlotte, North Carolina. First time ever, ever, ever in 62 years that it wasn't held in Dallas, Texas. Well, they were able to secure, we will be back in Texas next summer, and it will be Fort Worth. And we are the Sapphire division. So we are going to be there. You see the blue there. I'm trying to find my cursor and I've lost it. But our dates will be the 14th of August through the 16th, which is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So for taking time off work, for planning ahead, this is kind of nice that it's actually on a weekend for people who do work because maybe it only means one day off. It depends on your schedule. I get it. Um, and then it's got just the day by day at the very bottom of this, showing you what each day is going to entail. This is an amazing, I would say a must do. You've got to go to this is like the annual conference. If you work anywhere else, most companies will gather all of the employees, and maybe not even all the employees. Usually it's leadership. They'll gather them together every year and talk about what's new, and they have training, and you get to hear from your top people. Well, Mary Kay does it for everybody. So, as a beauty consultant, you can attend these, and it's so, so worth it. It opens your eyes to what's possible in Mary Kay. It opens your eyes by hearing from others who have walked where you're walking now, because we all start as a Mary Kay beauty consultant. And then we choose or don't choose to move up the career path. You'll hear from those people. It's just, there's nothing like it. It shows you the big picture of the company and the opportunity and the culture. So, winter enrollment for those of you who have a customer base, and even if you have a small customer base, this is so worth it. So your customers, and you have to enroll in this. So it's nothing that happens automatically, which is why it's here. They will get a lookbook, the lookbook catalog. It's mailed directly to your customer's home. They get to see, obviously, all of the new products and they get a sample. Now you have to enroll and you get to select. So maybe you have some customers who only bought one tube of lipstick from you 2 years ago. You can choose or not choose to send them a book, but it's only 95 cents per customer. Mary Kay Corporate will mail this out for you to the customer's home address, beautifully packaged and with a sample inside. They get mailed out on November 7th, but you have to open enrollment for this begins on September 1st. So you definitely want to enroll PCP or preferred customer program. Reach out and ask me if you need some guidance on that. Okay, this is some amazing stuff. We have our new products for the fall that launched, and this sheet here gives you some dates. So if you are a PCP participant, you can order by September 10th. That's what today is September 4th. You've got 6 days to wait. Everyone else on September 15th. And then it will be live on our websites on the 16th of September. So you can cascade that out to your customers. I'm going to go to the next screen because this shows everything all on one. It's kind of busy. Look at these gorgeous eyeshadow palettes. Now, the mirror is that top part of the palette is an actual mirror. So that's really, really classy too. And who doesn't love to have a mirror that if they're freshening up or if they're going right from the gym to their job or whatever, they've got it all in one. So these are not little things that they all come together. So for $40, and I want to emphasize special or it's limited edition, which means that Mary Kay Corporate manufactured X number of these. So when they run out, they run out. So if you are interested and know you might have a customer base that would just gobble these up, you want to get on as soon as you can this month and order. You probably have seen or heard, but we are modifying or updating our concealers. So these are now with some new flexible shades. I just tried mine this morning. And then the under eye corrector is going to be in two different colors now. New peach tone correctors. So $18 for any and all of these, the concealers and the under eye corrector. I guess what I want to say too is while supplies last of the old under eye corrector and the old concealers, if you have customers that just order those constantly and you've had long time customers, you might want to get some extras before they do run out completely because they will not remanufacture those. Okay, on the left side of this screen, we had this once before, but these are the gel cream blushes, $20 each. A little goes a very long way here. They are buildable, which means, you start with a little bit and you can add on, or if you start your day in the office and then you're going out to an elegant evening, you can add on. Match almost every and any skin tone. And then on the right here, the tinted lip balm. We've had these before, different packaging, so this is nice, all pink and rosy. It's moisturizing color with a sheer finish. And again, limited edition. So if you're interested in any of these, you definitely want to order what you think you want in September because there's no guarantee. When they run out, again, that's the end of it. There's not going to be any more made. And last but not least, so I'm hoping that this new addition to the Confidently You indicates that the Confidently You fragrance is selling well. I know I've had a great response to it. Women love it as well as myself. I switched to it. But it's this new Confidently You silkening dry oil. So it is very, very exactly like the oil-free eye makeup remover. It's not a spray, so it looks a lot like the oil-free eye makeup remover, but you pour it into your hand and then you just rub it on. It's non-greasy. It's a dry oil with a silky sheen and an empowering scent. So I think this is going to be a hit for the holiday season. Great gift giving too. You see, it's $24. That's a great gift. Okay. The Mint Bliss, this has been around year after year after year, but yes, limited edition is the socks. So for every Mint Bliss lotion that you buy, and get the price, can you beat that? $12? So for a $12 gift, and it's $6 to you as a consultant, but as a $6 gift, you're giving them this wonderful Mint Bliss, which is an energizing lotion for feet and legs. So anybody who's on their feet a lot in their job or just in what they do. Um, awesome gift. And then they get the socks to boot. So it's a great, great, great time to be stocking up on these. Again, when they run out, they run out. And what they'll run out of on this one here is the socks because the Mint Bliss has been around and will stay. And then this retinol, notice the strength is 0.3. We've had retinol point 0.5, and I think they're changing this to make it easier for women to use on a day in and day out basis without having to worry about the calming milk or tracking and documenting and going through the charting and everything. This on day one, as soon as you have it, you can start using it every night to go to bed with, and it's the dosing is not going to create the reactions that the point 0.5 could have for some people. Great price point to it as well. So deliver joy all season long. These are great gifts. I would definitely encourage you not to wait. And then here is a another contest or celebration, and I love this because younger me would be proud. And it's a social media challenge. It started September 1st, runs through the end of October. So it is again around the company's 62nd anniversary. And it's encouraging women to just share their testimony, basically. Hear about the positive impact. What is Mary Kay, the company, the culture, your new team members, your friends, your just what has the business done for you? And there's all kinds of details on here. I'm not going to read through all that, but if you are at all interested, and I honestly think everyone has a Mary Kay story because Mary Kay does fundamentally enrich women. It changes us, it grows us, it educates us, it encourages and brings about self-confidence. So I know that everybody has a story. It's a matter of, do you want to tell it? And then here we go. If you weren't able to be at seminar and you'd like to hear from some of the top people that gave speeches, look on this app, the Mary Kay Mobile Learning app, and it's available. No longer will we be able to accept a PO box as a mailing address, whether that's for as a consultant. If you're a consultant and have a PO box, you want to zero right in on this because we will no longer be delivering to your PO box. And if you have customers who want their products to go to a PO box, you want to know this information. So read that if it applies to you in any way, shape, or form. It is happening this month. And then here's just some more challenges to get some beautiful jewelry. DIQ challenge. I would love to challenge every person who's watching and listening this. Why not see what expanding your career path with Mary Kay could look like? I mean, it's an effort. It's an initiative that why not try it? That you really don't have anything to lose. If anything, you'll gain some new team members. And if you decide you don't want to or it's too challenging, you don't have to. You go right back to being the consultant that you are today. This last page, and I think it's the last page, this is going to be fun. So there are a lot of misconceptions out there. So I love that they're calling it like Miss USA, Miss, Beauty Queen. This is misconceptions. And they're going to address all of the false things that are going on around on social media about Mary Kay. We're an MLM, we're a Ponzi scheme, we're a pyramid scheme, whatever. And so do look for this when it starts to come out. How can you participate? Simply by just putting the comments out that are available and letting it's the ripple in the pond effect because the more we can get these facts out there and information out there, people will then be able to understand and speak a little better about it. There is a 5K, both virtual and in person. If you're interested in that, it's a great way to just get your steps in a very simple way, and you're supporting the Mary Kay Foundation that supports women's cancers. So great. And this is 21st time for 21st year. So 21st annual Mary Kay 5K and 1 mile run. And now this is being held in person for people in Addison, Texas, or if you wanted to take a vacation there, you could do it on this day, October 4th of this year. And then if you had people, or if you want to just weigh in on the makeover contest finalists, you can actually cast your votes from September 8th through the 14th. You can find out right here how to get to that spot and place your votes. Star Consultant reminders. Quarter 1 is coming to a close. So if you're interested in becoming a star, let's talk. It is $1,800, $600 a month average, or 18 cumulative for a 3 month period. And you earn some of this beautiful stuff on the right-hand side. All right, this is important as far as phase outs, what's going, and then they give you, this is beautifully done, gives you what to replace it with as far as new products. So if your customer loves something, you can point them to what's the next best thing that we have. And then this date, these people here, this is a do not want to miss. Save the date is right. November 12th. There's more details to come on this, but these people are superstars in the Mary Kay world. You want to hear this. And then the update on this satisfaction guarantee, and I apologize, I've got a little bit of a cold today. And this was a little surprising because I really never knew that The prior Mary Kay satisfaction guarantee was, I guess, indefinite. So if someone bought something 5 years from me, they could return it and say, "Hey, this broke, my lipstick cracked, whatever," and I will take it and return it. We're now going to contain that within 1 year from the purchase date. I don't think that's so odd because I don't know anywhere else you can go. I mean, once you walk out of a store, generally, once you bought it, you're not going to get anything back. So this will begin January 1st of 2026. And then this is just all the stuff for September in a one pager. I will send this out. Here's some dates that I really didn't realize. September 8th is Grandparents' Day. I had no idea September 25th was National Daughters' Day. And how about this? This applies to everybody who's watching this, anybody in Mary Kay. Skincare Awareness Month is all of September. If you're a teacher or if you work in the educational arena, thank you, teacher kits, fall edition. And then anybody who's got a September birthday, you should be looking at your customer base and giving people birthday recognitions and birthday promotions. Let's make it a September to remember. Thanks for tuning in. I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed. And I am going to close the recording now if I can. Stop sharing and